I'm here to make a video of the Ryobi 18 volt 1 plus 18 volt compact sprayer. Tool only, battery and charger sold separately. You can buy it where it comes with a battery. You can get the kit. It sprays up to 20 feet, sprays up to 200 tanks per charge. And I think it comes with a 2 amp hour battery, but it's not their HP batteries. So that might be with a 4 amp hour battery you get that much. Adjustable nozzle, spray mist, and fog. 3-year limited warranty. That's what most all. Now, if you go in their 40 volt, not their 40 volt line, but their 80 volt line, you know, which is their lawn tractor that's battery powered, which one battery costs $899 for 80 volt battery, which I think is a ridiculous price. Then it will come with a 5-year warranty. And sorry about the noise in the background. The model number is P28014BTL. That way, in case you need to look it up. I think that's all it says on here about the thing. Yeah, here's the specs. 18 volt compact sprayer P28014. Sprays up to 20 feet, sprays up to 200 tanks per charge, adjustable nozzle for spraying, misting, and fogging, quick connect outlet for accessory tank versatility. You can get a tank that you can put on it, because you just take the, that part right there, I'll show you in the video how you do that. But you could take this tank that you wear on your backpack. So like if you want to spray do your own pesticides, your own spray to do in your house, to spray in your house for pests, for creepy crawlers and insects and mice and stuff, and don't want to call a pest control to it, you can actually do it with this thing. You know, but I would make sure it's not in a fog form when you do that, because you do need an actual kind of spray like they use, you know, kind of form. No pumping required for convenience. Half-liter tank, ideal for use with herbicides, insecticides, fungicides, and most other lawn and garden chemicals. So it'll work with that too. And that's the box. I've already opened it though. You get this, it comes on the tank. It just tells you about, after you fill, it's just telling you about fill tank away from unit and wipe away any excess chemicals prior to reinstall. Remove battery, remove nozzle and O-ring, then soak. After soaking, reinstall nozzle and O-ring and run clean water through unit for 1 to 2 minutes. And that's after you use the chemicals and stuff. That's just to help keep it maintained and keep it looking better. All that's for. And then you get this, it shows all the tools that they come with, like that other little booklet that I showed you. You get that, you know, that shows what they have in their 40 volt and 18 volt line. I don't know why it don't show what they have in their 80 volt line, you know. I think because their 80 volts new. They do have a push mower that uses one 80 volt battery, and it's, I think, a 30 something inch, I think. I'm not for sure. But then there's that, you know. You always should read these, which those guys never do, which I never do. I already put water in this and tried it out to see how it does. But that's it. Then that's the nozzle when you wanna take it off. And there's I think the O-ring's down inside there to clean, and then you take that out and clean it and all. And then you put it back on. Since I just ran water in it, I didn't go through that other maintenance to clean it. You need to do that on their battery powered little handheld sprayers they have and backpack sprayers. Any sprayers they have, you need to do that. But if you want to disconnect this, all you do You grab this, there's arrows showing to point it down. You just grab it and go like that, give it a little twist, and it pops off. Now, I wish they would done like they did with their HP. I wish they would made this out of aluminum or metal, whatever it was, you know, but they didn't. Because you have to buy these that are made, that are these replacement parts to fit on here. You can't just go buy any that are made for garden hoses that inspect to work. It's not going to work. And then when you want to just put it back on, because this is how you hook up the backpacks from tank that can go to this. And they have other tanks that can go to it too. They do make one, it's just a fogger. They got their first generation, but if I were you, I'd go with their new generation, which is HP. I think it's supposed to be HP brushes. Now, if you want to put this back on, all you do is just stick it on there. You just push, and until you hear a snap, and it's on. And you just push the trigger, and it goes. I mean, I tried it one day, but it was windy, and it went pretty far. And I like how it's got this right here to protect part of the battery, you know. But now, make sure when you spray this, you do it early in the morning, or in the evening, before when it's not so hot. Because if you spray this stuff on your plants, to like seven dust on your plants and stuff, and you do it while it's hot outside, it'll dry so fast it's not going to have more effective on the plant and do nothing. So anything you spray on the plant or the trees or anything, even when you spray your own pest control stuff outside around your house, you know, and around the windows outside, always do it early in the morning or late in the evening, or it's not going to have effect because the sun will dry it out so quick that it won't do nothing. You know, now if you're spraying inside the house, then you're fine, you know. But I wouldn't spray this on house plants inside the house because it goes too far. It'll make a mess. It's got a nice rubber overmold and everything. Unlike, now HP tools is rubber on that thing, but the non-HP has a sticker. I still don't know why it's got that little divot of a hole right there. I don't know what that's for. I guess it's to release some pressure or something or whatever. Yeah, DIY, Ryobi is considered a DIY tool. If you want to get out of the DIY tool line and want more, you want a tool that's a little bit more pro grade, I'd go with their HP. Their HP is supposed to be considered their pro line. And it's got these nice little feet on the back. Oh, I never really noticed that. I never noticed that. It's got 0.5 liters that it holds. So, once you get it to that fill line, you stop. Don't come up anymore. I'm going to show you one extra thing. I don't think I've ever shown anybody this. But, this is the Ryobi hot glue gun. What it is, it takes any of their 18-volt batteries. I'd use a 1.5 or a 2 amp hour battery with this. I like using the 2 amp hour batteries with this. And you got this little switch. When you turn it on, then it'll light up red. And it don't take long for it to heat up. Heats up pretty fast. Now they do have a kit that you can buy that comes with 3 different style tips. It's a new kit that'll fit on this. I love how it's got the rubber overmold so it won't hurt your hands. And I used Gorilla Glue brand hot glue sticks. Now they do make a second generation of this one that has this little part that comes out, and then when it sits there, it'll drip on that. And then it's got 2 different heat settings. They make another one that sits in a stand that recharges it, and it has a drip tray on it. But then when you take it out, you can go all the way over to like a your coffee table and hot glue something up, and then go all the way back to your dining room table and set it back down, which is neat. And then they just came out with in their 4-volt line, they came out with their pen style. It used to rechargeable batteries inside of it that I would really like to have. They've got something new out that I want. They've got their foam cutter that heats up that I want, and then they've got their soldering pen that I'd like to have. Eventually I'm going to start getting some 4-volt tools and bringing them to the channel and showing them all. I might actually be, eventually one of these days I might be putting a storage building outside. And I will always keep the pest control guy keeping it sprayed, you know, to keep any creepy crawlers and stuff out and keep them dead. That's when I'll probably start hanging my Ryobi wall system, a Ryobi link wall system on, and it'll be out in that. But I'll figure out a way to get them to put power to it, cause my table saw and my 10-inch miter saw, door bevel sliding miter saw are all going to be on their HP line that runs off their batteries, and so is my but I wish they'd make a drill press that run off their batteries. One of these days they might figure out how to do that. And I kind of wish they would build a their benchtop bandsaw off of that, but they haven't done that yet. I have not bought their regular their portable bandsaw they have, because I'm thinking they'll come out with an HP model. If they come out with brushless, I'll definitely buy it. They got another tool that I'm going to be buying. I'll be bringing it to the channel. It's got a long roller brush on it for cleaning your decks and stuff off, and there's different brushes you can buy for it. And then they're also coming out with, they've got the other thing that's already out, just for cleaning crevices out of your walkways, to clean the grass out. But then there's another tool disc you put on it, wire brush that you put on it, just for cleaning the grass out of your brick and stuff, you know, and your steps and everything that I'm going to be eventually getting. And then I'm going to also get their, I forgot what it's called. It's scalped on one end and then scalped in the back, so it's kind of like a hoe, but you push it like this and it goes back and forth and it removes grass. But there's the battery powered. And then I'm also going to get their extended reach loppers, you know, and I'll show those off, you know. And then when it's in the winter, when it dies down and not so hot outside, then I'll do a demonstration of them. But I will do an unboxing of them here. You know, I am going to bring in their clamp lights and stuff and show those off. An update on the Ryobi lantern that I showed, bug zapper lantern. I've been using that thing and it's been zapping a bunch of flies. I've been keeping the flies out of the garage real good when I get the garage doors open and everything. So it's really working. Definitely, if you want one, now if you're using this and you're doing craft projects with like your family or something, I would go for the mini one, you know, what I'd go for. And you don't have the two different heat settings, you know, but if you need the two different heat settings, then I'd go for that one. If you go for the pin style one, all you're doing is you're just barely pushing on this little lever that'll be like right here on the side. There's two levers, and when you push on them, it'll barely push it out, and you can sit there right with it if you have to. So it's really, really neat. Now, the foam cutter comes in a hard shell case. Another thing. Now, for Miss Amanda and Howard, since you like Ryobi, I would get their link wall system, everything that they make out of that, and if you got a place where you store tools, you mount all that on the wall, and you can store all the tools, and then you got things where you can snap the tool down and it'll just stick in there where the battery would go. You got a thing to hold your 18-volt batteries. They even have a thing goes on the system that's for your 40-volt batteries. They even have a wall mounting lockable cabinet that goes on that wall system that they make now. And another thing you can do, that they have their storage bags that go their link modular toolboxes, and they also have their link toolboxes would be okay. They're not going to be as strong as the Milwaukee pack-ups, where like if you were to accidentally drop the cinder brick, like a cinder block or something off on it, or dropped it off the roof, you break it. It's not like Milwaukee. It's not that tough. You know. I just want to let you know that. Hope you like it. Hope you like the video. Peace out.